How you doing out there, folks? Yes, it's me, Frankie, the unknown songwriter. I won't be making a comment video. I'm gonna be miming, one of the songs that I wrote over 40 years ago. I wrote, I think it was 6 with this one company, the Chapel Recording Company, and they're gospel. Even though the songs that I sent weren't all gospel, it could have been. So I decided now might be a good idea. I'm doing them individual. I did them once before, 6-on-1, but I didn't mime them. I just played them. Didn't really come out that good. This should be clear. Hopefully it's clear. Because I just cleaned the disc. Boy, the dust. You could see it on there. Even though I've played them before, but the dust. Even though they're in sleeves, it's still. It gets ground into them. It's only on one side of the disc. And I tried. There's another ways you can clean it. You could take that Elmer's glue, that white glue, and you could spread it out. Take a credit card and just spread it evenly over the grooves and let it dry. Let it get good and dry, and then you peel it off. Just be careful. Peel it from the edge, so you don't scratch the record. Comes right off and it's nice and clean. I'm doing it now with the WD-40, that's that oil that you spray in locks and all that. I might have put a little too much, but you just got to be careful with it. You don't want to put too much. But it cleans it, takes up all the dust and all, gets in the grooves. And they're playing pretty good considering over 40 years ago. Now this is how the record looks. See it? It's this big. See it? Look at that. It's on 45 RPM speed. Look at that. This one is You Make Me Happy. I'm going to play it now. See that? Okay. You notice they have the praying hands? That's the Chapel Recording Company. Okay, You Make Me Happy, not necessarily a religious song, but it could be. Now, they used male singers, female singers, duets, whatever, and I'm doing these demos. I cannot send a demo to that to a disc jockey or anybody because it's breakable. It was for my own use, I guess, just to hear how the song sounds. Okay, You Make Me Happy. Let's see how it comes out.
The thoughts I have for you begin to grow. I look in the sky and think of someone who is beautiful and quite shy. You make me happy the whole day through. Every breath that I take, every wish that I make, I go around with you on my mind. A more wonderful person would be very hard to find. You make me happy the whole day through. You are just like a sunny day. When I'm with you, you make the clouds go away. But when I'm not, the happiness that you've given me means a lot, means a lot. I hope that you knew that the love I have is only for you. Even from the very start, I had the feeling that it was going to be hard for us to part. We'll never have to say so long, because as we get to the altar, they'll be playing our song. After we say I do, I know that we'll be happy the whole day through.
That wasn't bad either. It's a female singer. You could hear the lyrics. I do have lead sheets or lyric sheets, song sheets, whatever you want to call it. You'll have the lyrics and all, and the music. Now this particular song, You Make Me Happy, I wrote it, when I first met my wife over 40 years ago. I wrote it for us, and you can see it did come true. Even though she just passed away not too long ago, but it did come through. We stayed together and everything. She made me happy, and I made her happy. So that's how come that song, title became about. So again, I hope you're enjoying these songs. Because what made me decide to do this, somebody just contacted me. They had gotten my name through, Chapel Recording Company as one of the customers, and they are fascinated. This guy's fascinated with these singers, the way they sing and all. He just likes it. They listen to it. I guess whatever. He don't care what song it is. I told him, I contacted him. I have the acetate disc, but he doesn't have no way to play them. I don't know why don't he just get a record player? They're cheap. You can still get them. I have one here that's not good at all, but it still plays them. You can still listen to them, but he didn't want the disc. I'm not really wanting to sell the disc. I mentioned this before, before when I done this, but if someone was collecting acetate discs and they were going to give me a good price for them, I might think about it. But more or less, I'm for the song, the lyrics. That's what I'm looking to, that someone would like to sing them, one of these songs, or if they want to make it their own, well, we'll work something out, I'm not a hard person to deal with. These songs don't do me any good after over 40 years just sitting here getting dust, which I just cleaned off a lot of dust on these records. Boy, I had them put away, and they still got dust, even though I had them out. I think it was last year or the year before, and I cleaned them, but I didn't clean them really that good. This time I did. You can clean them with that Elmer's glue, that white glue. You take and smear it around all the grooves. You can take a credit card or something, just smear it thin, not much. And when it gets good and dry, you peel it off. Be careful when you peel it, the edge, that you don't scratch the record, but that'll work good. Now I use some of the WD-40. You just spray it, but don't spray too much. I did that, and I think I sprayed a little too much. So now they're clean. You can see there's not much static. That's what does it, the dust. Now these records could be used like a master for someone if they were going to. Maybe you wanted to remaster it. Use the song just the way it is, and release it as a new release, because they've never been out. Only now that I'm doing these demos, on social media. So there's a lot of possibilities here. If someone likes a particular song, of course, I'd say the best thing to do, you want to make it your own, I'll just sell it to you. I lose all rights and everything. I get nothing no matter what happens. I get the price that, we agreed on. That's it. So if someone wants to be interested in, like one of the songs, now there's going to be 6 altogether. I did 6 on one video, but now I'm doing them individually so I can discuss it. Plus, you can hear just that song. So clear, I hope it's clear here the way I have this set up. I have the record player here now. A little more jammed up in here, I feel like I'm trapped in here. The way it is now with everything surrounding me. I have the records on one side, the record player's on the other side, and then I got the computer. And also, hopefully it's coming out all right. When I play them back, if it doesn't come out right, I'll have to do it again as far as the sound goes and all. Just so you can hear the record. Too loud's no good because it's going to be distorted. Now these records still play and all, you hear them. I'm not surprised, but that dust, gets in those grooves, and that does mess them up. Right now I got them pretty clean. So, again, if anybody's interested, let me know. I said I've written over 40 years ago, and I did put some meaning into them, I tried to, like this particular song, You Make Me Happy. The meaning was it was our relationship, which ended up, I wrote it over 40 years ago, our relationship did last until one of us passed away. So, well, you can really make me happy if you take one of these songs that I've been doing. That's up to you. There's got to be somebody out there maybe looking for some new material, you know. It's old, but it's new. Because they're not dated, these songs. You probably say, oh, there's plenty of songs out there that aren't dated. Yeah, I know that. Depend on the subject matter. But they could be dated by the music or by the singer. You song around, you already know that it's dated because when it was done. But these songs, no. There's nothing in. Listen to the words. There's nothing that would really date these songs that I've been doing. Okay, again, I'd like to thank everybody for viewing my videos, including this one. And have a great day.